So here we have a figure that in its original form is a fan favorite, Outback. And obviously the second version of him is the Night Force Outback, which is another fan favorite. But then in the Battle Core line in 92, 93, 92, we get kind of an oddity. So Outback obviously is a survival instructor. If you remember his first and second version, it actually says survival on his chest. But here we get one that has a hard hat for some reason, and it's never really explained why. It doesn't say anything on his file card about that. It just says that he has a hard hat. So kind of interesting. He's got hiking boots that make sense. A missile firing pummel gun, and according to the package, the pummel gun shoots. Also, this one's interesting because there are actually two versions of this, just really kind of a paint difference. So I guess I should do this here. So this is version 2, which you see I'm about to open, and this is version 3. The file cards are the same, the packaging is the same, the accessories are the same. The only thing that's different is the paint. And you know, this one here, the one that obviously I have, he's not in good shape, so opening this one will be a bit of a pleasure. More subdued. I don't know about the blue highlights and kind of that reddish orange vest. It's kind of weird. This dude is really funky, but I kind of like it. You know, we had some weird color schemes there. He's got a yellow hard hat, which is pretty much what they come in. And he's got this kind of like bluish yellow bleached jeans or something. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, but that's how they came. That's not like some kind of odd color error. That's what they look like. So I kind of dig this guy better. You know, he looked just kind of boring and plain. Maybe that's why Hasbro decided to do that. I don't know, but you know, you did get some of the weird colors on here. You got Cross Country, the racist one with the rebel flag, Iceberg with his yellow ski mask. We got some Heat Vipers, Alley Vipers. The Night Creeper leader had some bright orange. Leatherneck with his giraffe pants, kind of that weird Dr. Mindbender. So we're getting kind of the, you know, this is 92. So this is when bright colors, you know, especially a lot of those kind of pastels, the oranges, the yellows, the greens, kind of neon stuff was in fashion. So anyway, I'm gonna open this guy up. Again, I got him for a decent deal. I think $15 shipped maybe. So you know, a mint one I'd pay $4. We got you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, 11, you know, maybe $12 if he's loose and complete with file card, or if you kind of piece it together. And plus $3, you know, the fun of being able to open this and shoot it for all of my YouTube fans and for the world to see. So here we go, 1992 G.I. Joe Battle Core Outback version 2, the black hard hat version. And I need to be kind of careful here. A few of them that I've opened, I kind of bent the packaging down here, and then the file card gets bent, which is not something that I want to do, because I want it to be nice and complete with file cards. So I'm going to pretend that I am 9 years old and it's an early Christmas present, because I'm recording this just a few days before Christmas 2016. And I get this guy and I think, hey, I had the original one when I was a kid. This one's not as cool as him, but he's still all right. He's got a gun that really shoots, and he's got a red figure stand. I like the different colored figure stands. They're pretty cool. So there's instructions in case you don't know how to put a figure onto the stand, or how to put the missile into his missile launcher. And we got the tree here. So he's got kind of a recolored Baroness gun, and a recolored hit and run gun, and a recolored, that is Sub-Zero. That one I always get kind of confused. I think that might be Sub-Zero's gun, or Big Ben's. I'm not really sure. I would have to go upstairs and check my collection, or look at Yojo. So there we go. We got a red file stand, matches his red hair. He fits on that rather nicely. He's gonna kind of look up at the camera here. He's got his pummel gun that kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess it kind of sits on his shoulder like that, and he sort of holds it. Interesting, interesting. We'll get some of these missiles off the tree here. Give you something to look at. Some of these battle core figures. And you kind of notice that a lot of them are kind of the reused characters. So like Bazooka, Cross Country, Iceberg, Beachhead, Alley Viper, Roadblock, Wetsuit, Leatherneck, obviously Outback, Dr. Mindbitter, Gung Ho, and Firefly. You know, those are all figures that we've heard from before. They're just now part of the battle core line. And I wouldn't say that any of them are upgrades. I mean, I don't think anybody would prefer these battle core versions over the original versions. And the Firefly is especially weird because he's got that spinning top. And also, another thing too, so I mentioned, you know, obviously I showed you these two guys here. So Wetsuit is like that as well. There's the one with the yellow sort of helmet and flippers and highlights, and there's one with orange. Firefly had the gray highlights and also one with the black highlights. Gung Ho had a different color vest. There's two different barricades. It's sort of a gold and more of a yellow. There is a Snowstorm, has a couple different versions. Night Creeper Leader, that came out a little bit later, but you could still consider that. Roadblock did. Alley Viper did. Flak Viper, there's the red one shown here, and also the blue one. So I'm not really sure why Hasbro did that. They you know, it'd have a 92 figure and then a 93 figure that'd just be a little bit different colored paint. So I don't know, it's kind of an interesting thing about this 92, 93 battle core line. So I'm going to try to get this missile in here. Not working too well. So maybe you could come up with some scenarios, like, you know, if you wanted to write some fan fiction, maybe one of those is the imposter, you know, the ones with the different color, and some sort of Cobra imposter, and the real G.I. Joe version has to stand up and annihilate the imposter. Let's see if this gun works. Spring's not working too good. Anyway, I won't bore you anymore. I'll have some fun here in a minute trying to get some of these weapons off. And yeah, so there we have it, Outback version 3. Okay figure, you know, but he's complete. We got a file card. I can sell that. The other one I have that's not in great shape. And so there you go. So thanks for watching. I apologize for this being too long. It's 8 minutes. I kind of got talking, but I love G.I. Joes, and I assume that if you've been watching these and have watched for this long, that you do as well. So until next time, yo Joe, and here's some 3 things that Outback wants to tell you: be tough, be dedicated, and kick Cobra butt.